Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the equipment I use. I get this question quite a bit, and the question came up because ever since I've been using my Osmo Pocket, people notice that I'm moving around, and as I'm moving around, the camera is following me. So a lot of you actually thought that I have a second person who's doing the filming for me. The answer is no, I don't. I actually like to film by myself quite a bit. I go out on Saturdays, Sunday mornings. It's one of the reasons a lot of the times you'll see me on multiple videos wearing the same clothes. I do own other clothes, but I'll go out and I'll make multiple videos throughout the day for the rest of the week. And that's kind of why I do what I do. Now, I could obviously go and bring another shirt with me, change it up, and it looks like it's a different day. There's no point for it. You guys are not here for that. You guys are here for the information aspect of things. So the equipment I use is actually pretty straightforward and pretty simple. I don't typically like making stationary videos, but when I'm driving in the car and I'm making a video, that's usually a stationary video. That means that you guys cannot see pretty much anything that I'm doing except just my bald head, usually, more often than not, or with my hat on, and I'm talking about a specific topic that I might be talking about. But I like to get away from that. So usually what I do is I take my Osmo Pocket, which has a facial recognition program. So it's a face tracker. So wherever I move, the camera moves and just follows me. It's a great way of giving you guys something that is not completely stationary. At the same time, I'm very expressive, like hand gestures. Usually I'll put my hands in my pocket to stop myself from doing that, but it doesn't always work. Example right now. So the equipment I use has to do with the GoPro Session. Those are small little GoPros. They're really good for just a stationary system where I can put it there and it records. I use the Osmo Pocket. Probably my #1 camera that I use is my Osmo Pocket. The disadvantage to the Osmo Pocket for me is the microphone itself. I know that there's doing the audio is paramount for YouTube. Frankly, I don't care as long as you guys hear me and as long as you guys get what I'm trying to say and put it out there for you guys. It's good enough. Eventually it might improve later on, but I'm not going to invest money into doing that right now. Instead, I just want to bring you guys the information. So people ask me about, well, those of you guys who know, I do own other channels. I do have other YouTube channels, but my Tesla channel, I want to keep it simple and I want to keep it straightforward. So quite a few of you guys have asked me, okay, so who's the camera person? You never introduced us to the other camera person. There isn't another camera person. It's just the Osmo Pocket literally doing what it's designed to do, and it just records for me, and I can still move around and get a little bit of a motion. Right now it's a little bit cold and chilly outside. It's a Sunday morning and it's beautiful, it's quiet, birds are singing, so it's great, but it's a little bit cold, right? So I'll move around a little bit as I'm talking to you guys, and that's what the camera does. It's just simply staying there, and bam, On the same note, I can always pick up the camera, and as I'm picking up the camera, I can just talk to you guys, and I don't kind of have to twist the camera and worry about what I'm doing with it because it is on a gimbal, so it works really well. Other times you were just literally on my trunk, and a few other videos you guys may have seen, it was from this angle right here, and this angle right here is basically on top of my car, and there you go. So you kind of get a little bit of a higher perspective, which is I really like having the camera up on top of the car. I find that it's a different view, it's a better view than having it down low, obviously. So yeah, I don't use a lot of equipment. I don't need a lot of equipment to do anything to do with this particular channel. Like if on my motorcycle channel, for example, I have to have a helmet mounted camera, a forward facing camera. It becomes a little bit more complicated. This is much easier for me to do. And with the Osmo Pocket, it actually makes it very easy. Now, I'm not being sponsored by Osmo in any way, shape, or form. I'm just telling you guys what I use. And so it's really cool. It's really wonderful, but the actual equipment is pretty straightforward. Like I said, that's the Osmo Pocket. It follows me around. I can walk around, and there you go. So if I am doing an interview, which I am going to start doing interviews with people, it's really simple because I can have somebody right here, and I can basically do interview with anybody I want. So it's really nice. Again, like I said, I did not connect an external microphone to it. The editing process for that is a different ball game, and you know, the subscriptions on this level, it's still not a big channel. Once the channel gets bigger and I see that it warrants getting a different type of equipment, I will do that. But right now, I just don't see the point in it. Ultimately, I think the fun part of doing this channel is, you know, talking with you guys and making videos and response videos to you guys and answering questions. And the wonderful part about that is, when it comes down to making videos, the hardest part is I'm basically talking to a camera, and if you guys look around, I'll let the camera follow me. There's nobody around. I am just a guy right now standing on a side street with a camera on my car, and I'm talking to my camera. Now, for YouTubers, any good YouTuber will tell you, whenever we talk to the camera, we actually are talking to you. Each and every single one of you guys who watch these videos, support the channel, or even if you don't, you're just watching the video, we are talking to you. I never looked at myself as somebody who looks at a camera. I always just look at you guys. And so it's a wonderful feeling. It's really weird in the beginning when you're starting out on YouTube. Later on, it doesn't matter. If you know, all of a sudden a marathon runs through here, I wouldn't care. I'm still talking to you. So I never look at the camera as a camera. I always look at the camera as basically another person, you, right? So as for the equipment, like I said, it's really easy for me. The GoPro Session is a wonderful little camera that I love using. I use that on my motorcycle channel as well. And for everything else, I really love the Osmo Pocket. It does the work. It's the workhorse for this entire thing, and it makes my editing job a lot easier. It does a lot of great things. I know that the videos will improve. I know how to improve them. I know how to go through all that. Once I hit about 1,000, maybe 10,000 subscribers, I'm gonna put a lot more effort into, you know, working the videos. I'm still trying to figure out for you guys what are some of the best content I can bring you guys, what kind of stuff you want to hear. And that obviously depends a lot on your comments. What do you want to hear? What do you want me to talk about? What is it that you'd want to see more of? Once I know all those things, then I can set everything up to kind of match your requests and how I want to create this channel. Ultimately, with any YouTuber, there's two types. One that's really just gonna do what they want to do, their channel, their choice. And then there's the other types that are very much of a reactionary videos. They react to the subscribers, they react to you guys. Whatever you want is what that YouTubers try to make. I'm kind of in between them. I'll make the videos that I find that may be very useful for you guys, but at the same time I make a lot of videos that are very much of a response to the questions I get asked. And that's really where I have to decide, do I want to continue that path or do I want to go down another path? The equipment for any YouTuber, it can be very simple. You can use your phone. If you have a good enough phone, your phone is good enough. You can, more often than not, you know, connect an external microphone, clip it on, and you're good to go. You can make videos pretty easily that way too. If you want to use an external camera such as the one I'm using, or just a simple GoPro, you can also do that. So making videos for YouTube is not necessarily the hard part. Having the right equipment though does help. And with the Osmo Pocket, again, I get to move around, and it basically, to many of you guys, you actually believe that I had another person making videos. I do not have that yet. I possibly will in the future. My wife, on the other hand, does help out sometimes by recording. With the Osmo Pocket, I don't necessarily need that, so I don't always have to rely on her being available for me to make a video. I hope this answers some of your questions. I know some of the subscribers are people I met at Superchargers, and you guys are really good at asking me some of these questions. And some of you already know how I make the videos, because you guys, so many of the subscribers, especially the ones I met at Superchargers, you guys are usually just out of frame, and you guys are watching me do a video, which is absolutely weird, but I love every aspect of it. And then of course, once I turn it off, you come up and go, well, okay, I can't believe you did that. I could never do that. Everybody can do it. It's just a matter of getting used to it, like anything else in life. So I hope this answered your question. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber yet and you think you might want to see more of my content, by all means, push that little subscribe button. And till the next time, till the next video, drive safe. Bye.